The vendor information on a purchase order can be populated from a set of default values. To set these default values for a vendor, go to the Businesses form, choose the vendor from the list of businesses on the left, and choose the Vendor tab on the right. If the Vendor tab is not available to you, it needs to be turned on for your account in Employee Permissions. Under the PO tab, we can set the default values that will appear at any time a purchase order is added for this vendor. To set the payment terms, click on the link and choose terms from the list. If there are no terms available, or if you need to add new terms, you can right click in the box below the search bar and choose Add and type in the new terms. Press Enter to save. Once we have our new set of terms, we can go ahead and highlight it and click OK. We'll now do the same for the rest of the values, starting with shipping terms. Here again, we will add a new set of shipping terms by right-clicking and adding it. We'll select OK. We'll now set the tax rate. We'll create a new tax rate for this vendor, and we'll do so by right-clicking, selecting Add, and naming the tax rate. After you've named the tax rate, you press Enter to save, and we get this tax rate components window. We'll go ahead and add a few components and set up a new tax rate. For the purpose of this video, I fast forward adding all of the components. But you can see now that our tax rate has been configured with the proper components and their proper percentages. I'll go ahead and click Save, and my combined 2020 combined sales and use tax is 7.35%. I'll click OK to choose that tax rate. We can verify that the default values have been set for this vendor by going back to the purchasing form, creating a new PO, and adding the vendor to this PO. We can now see that the payment, shipping terms, and tax rate have been set as a default for this vendor and will populate on every future purchase order for this vendor.